It's shop night, and you know what that means. I'm your host, Chris Marshall, and I am joined by my co-host, the 2023 FRC Super Late Model Rookie of the Year, your friend and mine, the Big LG, Lou Goss. Lou, how you doing, man?
I'm great, Chris. How are you?
Lou, I am doing really good. I had a fun weekend, also an awesome snowstorm. My car got trapped in the snow, but you know what? I'm going to survive. As a famous singer said, I will survive.
That's right. I think we all managed to get stuck in the snow some way or another. Kids are off of school. We goofed around a bunch here. But yeah, we're all basically free and clear now.
I saw the video. You had the kids on the back. You were pulling them. I'm just going to ask before we go any further, do I get a turn? And
Yes.
Can we do that after we get done here? Just kind of go around the concourse here.
Yeah, we can absolutely make that happen. I don't know about tonight after we're done, but yeah, we should make that with the whole team. We'll just get everybody behind the truck and just drag them out behind out in the snow.
I like it. I like it, Lou. You know, I wanted to shine a spotlight on a sponsor.
Yes.
That's been with us. Actually, that's been with you since you did the NASCAR truck thing. And I do want to shine a light on Kroll Media. Lou, the importance of Kroll Media. Bradley Kroll does a great job. He edits some of our videos and puts some together, and I tell you what, he does a really good job.
Yeah. Bradley and his team have been great help since 2019, like Chris said, since we worked on the NASCAR truck program. He's always been super helpful with videos, graphics, all the things that go along with it. Photography. He's come to a few races over the years and got to know his family and him, and just can't thank them enough. And right, something you'll get to in a second here, right? Our review of the MAGCK podcast.
Yeah.
He handled all the editing for that. I basically just sent him all the raw video, and he took care of the rest. So, any racers out there, anybody, business people looking for some digital media help, he's got a couple wonderful businesses where they can do those types of things for you. So please get in touch with them.
Right on. I like it. And let's go right into that, because Lou, let me tell you, that episode was magic.
Yes.
A lot of really good personalities, a lot of talent in one room. I don't know if you guys know this, but out of all the guys that we interviewed, every single one of them, except for one of them, was actually a Rookie of the Year. So I found that very interesting as we continued on. But Lou, what I found very interesting about them and kind of, with the race car drivers in their circle, it's really hard to have race car drivers that are that close, that are very tight knit in that community. I mean, we may have friends in the community, but they may not be wanting to share some of their inner workings.
Yeah.
But these guys, I tell you what, they play pranks on each other.
They're up till 3 a.m.
Yeah, and I know that because I was part of that discussion.
Yep.
And but they study the game. They're real students of the game, so they watch a lot of the races. They even help each other with their cars.
Yes.
Which I thought was neat. They trust each other. Caden said, he goes, Kostishka said, because there's two Cadens, he said, hey Chris, I would let these guys drive my car, where I know, and when you get up that ladder, certain guys are going to say, yeah, I love your brother a lot, but I don't know if I'd have you get into my super late model. So, I mean, what were your thoughts on that?
Yeah, I mean, I've said this all along. I tried to tell this to the group, which I hope came through in the video, right? That it's pretty special what they have as a group of friends and a group of racers combined, right? That's not always a thing, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes competition gets in the way. Sometimes logistics gets in the way. Sometimes you're just in different classes, right? I think a majority of the group raced in sport trucks together, which I'm sure that helps, right? But just a ton of camaraderie, and they're not, they're not all necessarily close to each other logistically or geographically, right? A couple live here in Green Bay, a couple in the Valley, a couple in Fond du Lac.
Yeah.
But they all manage to come together and have fun, and they go racing indoor go-karts together. They hang out at each other's house. They run iRacing. There's just goofing off and being together, which is really cool.
Yeah, one guy added 250 people on his buddy's Snapchat for some reason, and he's like, but that was part of their thing. And, and with that, with all those personalities, it was really cool because I told them, I'm like, hey, brother, I think you're the leader of the group. They go, oh, no, I'm not the leader of the group. And I'm like, all right. But it was the personalities, these guys, they have talent that's going to continue to go all the way up here. Also, here's another thing. None of them eat during race day. Like, I found it funny when I asked them about it. None of them eat at all during the race until like after.
Yeah. I thought that was so funny. Like, I kind of used to be that way too. I'm not going to lie. Partially just because I'm super busy, whatever, focused, distracted, anxious. Definitely over the last couple of years, we made sure to have lots of good food at the track. So in between sessions, all good. We're going to eat. But yeah, those guys are definitely that way. I think part of it is, they come from that sport truck ranks, and enough of that bouncing around will shake your lunch right out of you. That's a whole nother thing, probably.
That's right. That's another thing, too. I always thought about that, if we're, when he was saying that he almost ended up losing it because he saw somebody eating something, and I go, what happens if we're walking through that line and, I'm sitting there snacking on some fries from Wisconsin International Raceway or a track burger from Wisconsin International Raceway. You guys get the idea?
Yeah.
We're getting food from Wisconsin International Raceway. I wouldn't want to make this guy throw up or puke in his helmet, but that is something else. But I just thought that was neat. And one of them, they do marketing.
Yeah,
they go to school for marketing, and they mentioned Josh Balicki. I wish I got more into that.
Yeah,
because Josh is also a racer here from Wisconsin. So
yeah, I thought that was so cool. I think that was Mason Lutke that was saying that he's actually in college, right? Mm-hmm. Oldest of the group is 19, which is Mason. But he's in college going to school for social media, marketing, whatever. We didn't get to elaborate on that too much, and I hope we follow up with him more on that.
There is going to be a part 2.
For sure.
We're going to have them back in later on during the year.
Yeah.
And also there may be some other things that we may do with them. Mm-hmm. Maybe have them host an episode.
I love it.
And just have to figure out which 2. Or maybe we have all 5 of them do it. And I think it will be a very magical episode.
Yes. They could interview us.
Yeah. We had MAGCK. We put our names at the end.
Yeah, that's right.
But yeah, other than that, Lou, it was a very fun episode. And, I do hope these guys get everything they want out of 2026. Mm-hmm. Now, speaking of upcoming appearances, you have an appearance on Lorsports coming up. And I'm super excited for this because Lorsports, they cover a lot when it comes to racing. Really good guys that do it, Mark and Lauren. I think it's very cool that you're doing that. What's the importance of going on there and doing Lorsports?
Well, I think those guys have, and I'll give us some props here too. Like they've kind of definitely found a footing in the local racing community. Lauren and Mark, right? Great guys. They visit us at the track, right? They're definitely like the at track guys, which is super fun. Yeah. Right. We're more of kind of on the competitor side, so I think. In a way, we complement each other very well. We teased it a little bit last week, and just want to give those guys a proper plug for tonight, and really looking forward to that. So go give them a follow too.
Yeah, they do a really good job. Mark, if you want to know anything that goes on in Wisconsin short track racing, and you may have missed a night at WIR or Dells Raceway Park or any other tracks, Mark's going to keep you updated.
Yeah, for sure. They're there.
And I just want to make sure, weren't we marked safe?
Yeah, at least once over the last couple of years, maybe a couple times, yeah.
And I've always thought that was very neat because I'm not going to give too much behind the curtain, but I know when we go to our meetings, they do bring that up because they do take and look at the film from some of the stuff that they see to kind of determine certain rulings and stuff like that. So I thought that was very neat because nobody else is doing what Mark and Lauren do.
That's true.
Or what Mark does. So I do want to congratulate them or, make sure that we plug them. But yeah, love what they're doing. And Lou, we have some special stuff that we're doing. We're still on the road to 100.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
But I know we may have some special co-hosts or special hosts doing the episode.
Yeah.
And I've been speaking with my daughter. My daughter's going to be sitting in this seat doing this episode.
Let's do it.
And
who's she interviewing?
Well, I'm thinking Hayne.
Hayne?
We bring your son on. They actually take our personalities and they do this show.
Hey, Chris. That'd be pretty hard to take our personalities.
That's what I'm saying. But they are the two people I know that can do it.
Yeah.
We have the kids come on, do a very special episode of the Shop Night podcast, and maybe have them talk about, their nights at the racetrack, or maybe just what they're doing.
Yeah.
I know the kids are in sports. One of them's thinking about getting back into racing, which, speaking of racing, you had a very special crash, or you had a very special flip over the weekend. And you're on the mend.
I'm okay. Yeah, we're okay. Everybody's okay. So we got a little yard cart here at the house that the kids, Hayne and Faye, run around in, and it's just big enough for me to ride in it with them. When I say just big enough, I mean I'm basically half hanging out of the thing. And we took corner a little too sharp. Miss Faye was driving, and no broken legs. I'm a little sore, but we're okay.
Yeah, I was worried because I was on the phone with our team driver, which we're going to keep that all under wraps.
Sure.
I was on the phone with our team driver, and I was like, hey, we got to figure this out. Our driver might be hurt. He may miss this particular race. I didn't tell him which race it is because we're still working on the schedule. Mm-hmm. And this particular race car driver, Ride the Dente there, brother, was like, just let me know when you guys need me. I'll be there. I mean, it was a real hurricane of emotions there when you told me. Yeah, I don't think they'll figure it out. But it was a real hurricane of emotions.
Yeah.
And I almost had to choose a car there. But it was, let's just say I got it figured out. And when he told me everything was okay, I called this particular person back and Ride the Dente there, brother. And we actually got stuff figured out. But they may be an option in case if something happens.
Yeah. Yeah. That's true.
Yeah, and we had this talk before about who
we just have to fill the form out.
Yeah, and we have the next meeting that's coming up, so that's something that we're going to talk to as we're on the road to the start of the season.
Yeah.
Also, please make out of car driver intros a thing again. That's something that I want to make sure that we do. Mm-hmm. But Lou, we're coming up towards the end here, and did you have anything that you wanted to maybe talk about, or?
No, I mean, other than like the interview with that group of racers, MAGCK as they call themselves, MAGCK Motorsports, just a ton of fun to be around them. I mean, it's always makes me feel so good to, and I know Chris, you feel the same way too, to see young racers have that focus and that drive to continue with their racing efforts, and just looking forward to see where those guys go in the future.
No, I'm super excited, and make sure you do get out there and you do follow MAGCK Motorsports. They got a really cool thing going on Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook. So stay tuned. They're going to be doing some stuff that they're going to be very excited about. I know they have some videos that they're going to be releasing, and I can't wait to see it. I can't wait to see how things work out for them this year. Mm-hmm. One of them's tackling dirt, which, we're going to be at some of their events. The rest of them are going to be tackling the sport trucks along with the quarter-mile late model. So I think that's really cool because we get to see them race at least before our feature or sometimes after. So I'm going to have a very special vested interest in the sport trucks and the quarter-mile late models, and also the Grand Nationals.
Oh yeah.
Let's just say maybe we might work something here with the sport trucks. You might see one of us out there in a sport truck, but that's all I'm going to tell you. I don't have a whole lot there, but I'm super excited about it. And Lou, if you didn't have anything, well, I don't have anything. I'm just going to let you guys know I am Chris Marshall. He's Lou Goss. It's Shop Night, and you know what that means. We'll see you next time. Yes.